We'll start off with porno. Wesley, this question one will begin with you. Which activity takes more physical fitness, golf or porn?
Okay, so do you mean the like being an actor in pornography?
Yeah, if you're a pornographic actor, which do you okay, between being a pornographic actor or being a professional golfer, because both are professions, they pay the bills and get the thrills. Which one would require more athleticism in your opinion? The porno actor or the golfer?
Well, athletic ability. See, this is where the eye of the beholder really comes into play. I personally think that it would have to be the professional golfer, because you don't just go out there and hit the clubs. I mean, you have to go to Q school. You have to you have to go through one of those like shitty tours where you're driving around. You have to practice every day, a lot in order to get to that particular level. A lot of people do it. While I do believe that porno actors or pornographers are extremely fit, I do know that a few of the males, they groom their bodies, they work out, they tone, they eat well, and then they find themselves in very vicarious positions. And in order to pull that off, you look at that and you generally stop masturbating. You're like, wow, that's pretty impressive. I think, I think that I will give the nod to the pro golfers for this one. I mean, not to suggest that these people aren't athletic, but I think being a pro golfer requires more athleticism.
Okay, and overall, they both require hitting the hole and having a good money shot. So it's just true.
Woods, shafts, strokes, balls, holes, sticks.
Got to be long.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of similarities between the two. Alan, where do you stand on the physical fitness portion of the two professions, a pornographic actor versus a professional golfer?
I mean, for argument's sake, I feel like I'm going to go pornographic actor because Wesley, chose the golfer. And I mean, as a golfer myself, it takes some, it takes a little work, get out there, walking up and down hills, especially if you're walking nowadays with this quarantine stuff, carrying that bag, that's no bueno. It's getting warm out here in Maryland. You don't want to do that. But have you ever had sex with 12 females at the same time for 2 hours? I mean, I haven't, but I assume it's exhausting. Yeah. So, I mean, that's really all you got to say. Your general, one-on-one boy-girl stuff, anal, blowjobs, run-of-the-mill stuff. It's fine. You start getting into heavy bukkake, things of that nature. Yeah. It's a wide world out there in pornography, and I feel like those guys really put in the hours to perfect.
You said pro golfer, right? Professional, not
correct. Yes.
Okay.
Well, I feel like it's only fair to put apples to apples here. Like if you're into, I guess I'm going with pornographer, as in you are hired, you have a contract with a company to create videos, like not just amateur stuff, like real legit, you can yes
you can ejaculate on a dime.
Yeah.
Literally and figuratively.
Yeah. Not only on a Eisenhower dime. There's some times where I see some like inverted jackhammers where I'm like, man, how did the guy get his penis folded down like that and keep the erection and manage to please this young lady? That's wow.
He's like constantly doing like wide leg squats for like 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's rough, bro.
Yeah.
You get the quads burning after some some time doing that, some jackhammering, if you will.
And the grooming. I mean, you got to figure this guy gets a full length mirror out, spreads his fucking cheeks, twice a
Yep.
week and doesn't just straight like, a once over. It is a full on landscaping.
And you would think, I mean, he's got to like moisturize and aftershave. You don't want like ingrown hairs and like crazy. So like, I mean, it feels like it's a lot of work.
Yeah, there is something very distracting about an ingrown hair in a unfortunate place.
Yeah.
That's just like, okay. I've seen somewhere like there's a foot prominent in a shot that I'm like, okay, all right, we're just gonna have to move on from this. We can't. No, not that toe. There's just something. Yep, inside of the eye. Can't avoid it.
Yeah.
Now,
And any good director worth their salt's coming up from the undercarriage, which is I think a high probability area of ingrown hairs, things of that nature, when you're keeping it trimmed down there.
Right. This isn't the late 80s, early 90s anymore. There's at the professional levels, people are
like dolphins.
yeah.
I don't know. They have hair for sure.
They are mammals. Yeah.
well, the more when I came to this question, I really started to think about like there's discipline involved in both of these. I mean, obviously one's a sport and one's an activity. They're both professions. From what I understand, both are, there's high reward in both fields. Can't believe I'm saying a porn actor is a field. No, but like you said, though, in order to stay relevant, you have to work out. There is a stamina that both require. There's a focus that both require. I mean, you may not even in the porn industry, you may not even be attracted to the woman that you have to perform with. The one thing I did not look up, I'm not sure how many scenes these guys do in a day. If it's more than one, that's more than impressive. I feel like I have to go as far as the fitness level. I feel like I have to go to the porn actor. Again, all the working out, the dedication to the art form, because they can't be enjoying every one of these things. And to be able to keep yourself nice and vigorous during an activity that you're just not into, that's admirable. It's just like as admirable as a golfer going out and just, they're not feeling it that day. Maybe they had some bad sushi the night before, but they still have to perform. I almost feel like it's a wash, but I feel like I give the athleticism to the porn actor. And again, as I say, it's a wash. I mean, you've got the Ron Jeremys of the porn industry, and then you have the John Daly's of the golf world. And so, again, there's a wash there as well. But then you have the Peter Norths and you have the Tiger Woods. Very athletic, top of their game. So, but I feel like I give the edge to the porn actor because you are in the most vulnerable state you can be. If golfers played naked, I'd give it to the golfers.